In the beginning of this video, we're going to be talking about mitosis, and I've used a couple of different things in the video to represent mitosis. I've used a small t and some strands to represent the centrioles and the spindle fibers, and then I've used X's to represent the chromosomes. And so basically what happens in mitosis is they go through multiple different phases, and it starts out with interphase is at the very beginning where all the DNA is duplicated, and then prophase is the finalization of that duplicating, and it's moving it into prometaphase where the nucleus dissolves and microtubules attach to the centrosomes, and then in metaphase all the chromosomes align at the middle of the cell, also known as the equatorial plate of the cell, and then anaphase they all split and half are pulled to one centriole at the northern pole of the cell, and half are pulled to one centriole at the southern pole of the cell. And then teleophase is where the microtubules begin to disappear, and then cell division slowly begins to happen, and the cell becomes elongated. And then you have cytokinesis, which is the very end when it's all finalized, and you have two daughter cells with each of the chromosomes of the mother cell. Now we'll be talking about meiosis, and meiosis occurs starting with interphase where everything is duplicated, and then prophase where the finalization of the duplication is, and the nucleus begins to dissolve and microtubules move to the poles of the cell, and then everything starts moving to the center of the cell. All the chromosomes and the spindle fibers are attached to all the chromosomes, and then we go into metaphase where they line up at the middle. Anaphase separates them into two different groups. Teleophase, they begin to pull apart and the cell elongates and begins to divide. And then, because this is meiosis, we go back into prophase a second time once the two cells have been divided. And with each one of those cells, we go through the division process again. So we have prophase 2, prometaphase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and teleophase 2. And the goal of going through this a second time is so that at the end we have 4 complete different daughter cells of the parent cell which we started out with. Instead of just 2 identical cells like in mitosis, we have 4 completely different ones. And so that is the process of meiosis and the purpose behind it.